co-host.
Lexi.
Oh, and I'm Afro. Fuck, I fucked that up. Jesus Christ. But yeah, welcome back, you guys. Uh, been gone for a minute, kind of, life and all that shit. But you guys know how we usually start these things off. What we've been up to lately since we last talked. So what you been up to?
Not a damn thing. Nothing.
That Tesla looking kind of right now.
Mm, maybe.
Gas went up $1 overnight.
I saw that. I saw that. I was like, oh,
Gas went
glad
up a
I got
whole
my
dollar overnight.
Tesla.
I was like, oh my, it's not like crazy, but it's kind of crazy because I'm like, damn, that's so fast.
Yeah.
I was paying like 289 where I am, and that bitch rose like that, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is
Yeah, my best friend
interesting.
that lives in California, he texted me the other night. He was like, gas is almost $5 here. What
Five
the fuck?
dollars.
Yeah.
I think this is a conspiracy, man.
Oh
This is,
god.
I swear
Oh
to God,
god.
it
Here he
is.
goes.
It has to be. This is a conspiracy, man. It's got to be. But I haven't been up to much either. Traveling next week for work, which should be interesting. Um, really, just doing a lot of working, like just working and kind of keeping busy. That's kind of the biggest thing that I've been doing. Uh, Other than that, been watching. So last episode we talked about me watching the Gundam series and stuff like that. Um, I have made it to Mobile Suit Gundam Wing, and when I tell you, Mobile Suit Gundam Wing came out in the '90s,
Hmm.
so like the animation is like better, the music is better, the storylines are like great. This shit is so fucking good. It reminds me of like old, like first season Case Closed. That's how good Mobile Suit Gundam Wing is. It's great, and the storyline is great too. I'll be working,
Hmm.
and I just be watching. I'll be like, oh man, this shit it hits. It still holds up to this day. I need to finish Mobile Suit Gundam Zeta, but I made it to like episode 15,
How
and the
many
main
are there?
character, huh?
How many are there?
What?
Like Gundam series.
Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a picture Gundam. I'm not comparing it to this, but picture if One Piece if One Piece just like after each arc they literally just cut it. It's kind of like in that realm. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you go to Alabaster, you had that amount of episodes, new series, new series, shit like that. So I was wing wing hits so well. The music is great. Like I said, the storyline is amazing. I love it. But with Zeta, I forgot what the main character name was in Zeta. It starts with a C. Oh shit, I forgot what his name was. It's not Chauncey. Chauncey's a dumbass name. Not a dumbass name, but that's a weird name to have in the anime. I forgot what his name is. Fuck. But it starts with a C. And he was just annoying. He was just so I'm gonna say this. The first episodes, this dude has like this chip on his shoulder because he doesn't like his name, right?
Hmm.
And I'm just gonna say this. I could be wrong. Gundam fans will probably be pissed. He gets his parents killed.
Oh.
He gets his parents killed. And then he's all upset. You killed my mother. Motherfucker, you the one
Mm.
that took the Gundam. What are you talking about? You started this shit. Anywho, Wing is my shit though. I like Wing a lot. Like Wing is my shit. Um, Anything else? Working on a truck. Finally fixed the oil leak. Valve cover
Finally.
gaskets. Valve cover gaskets came in for the win. Um, and if you're in the South, we're in the summer. Oh yes, his name was Camille. His name was Camille, and people would make fun of his name, and he got pissed off at that. It was these. It's this group called the Titans, and there was this one dude that made fun of his name, and I don't know. He just, man, he was just odd, man. He was odd. Um, but yeah, fix the oil leak and the Chevy. That motherfucker driving. I just need to get a nice exhaust, make that thing sound loud. You know. But if you're in the South, you're dealing with 70, 80-degree weather in March. So we ain't getting no
And
more
time
snow.
has gone forward, so no more like dark at six
Yep.
o'clock.
Oh
So
yeah. Um, so and also the world is going crazy. So as it always is. Um, I okay, so this isn't the main topic, but this is the topic I want to talk about though. So the Nothing brand, Nothing phone and all that stuff,
hmm
they came out with a new phone.
another.
The
Okay.
Nothing 4A. Great. It still has the glyphs on it and everything. And they came out with a Nothing 4A Pro.
hmm
The 4A Pro, they have a glyph on it, but it's like 8-bit type of glyph, right? It's
Yeah.
cool, but it looks shit to me, right? The 4A is what I wanted. I was excited for this phone to come out, right? They are based in England, and they advertise really to like Europe, India, and stuff like that. So I'm watching their release. It's 5:30 in the morning. I'm at work. I'm watching it. Oh, the 4A is it going to be released in America? What the fuck?
Damn.
Oh, we think the Pro is gonna do so much better than the 4A. But the funny thing is, the 4A and the 4A, the 3A Pro and the 3A are all sold out in America. I can't buy this phone anymore. They're sold out. So that was kind of disappointing. But I did get their
The earbuds. The
I
little
have the earbuds already. Earbuds are
okay.
fine. But I got their
Headphones.
headphones.
How are they?
So they're great. I love them. A lot of people have like these, I don't know. Since people come out and review stuff, I don't think people really want to, you want to save your money and get the best that you can out of your money, but I think some people just judge shit and they never got it. Um, but I like these. They feel good on my ear, and I bought them for my trip and stuff like that, just so I can be on the plane and not hear fucking babies crying and all that shit. Uh, I don't want to hear no damn babies crying. Um, yeah, but other than that, that was a big disappointment. Uh, yeah. What about you? Has it been anything going on
Oh
with you?
no, not really. I did check out Tubi. Because they moved all the cartoons over.
You bought a subscription.
I did not because they don't have one. I thought they did. So I'm going through it. I'm like, all right, let me do this because I don't want to watch these fucking ads. There's no subscription. I'm so fucking mad. I'm like, I would pay money so I don't have
Do
to
you
deal
have
with
to
these
deal with
fucking ads.
commercials?
Yes, yes, you have to deal with commercials. But like, anyway, so like, I'm an old lady, and I didn't know they had In the Heat of the Night on there.
Really?
Yes, they have that on there. They have Sanford and Son, Good Times on there. Um,
Oh my god.
yeah, they had the spin off of Golden Girls on there. What else they got on? They had a lot of stuff on there.
I get it now. I get it.
Mhm.
Tubi is UPN.
Yes, yes.
Tubi,
There you go.
Tubi is UPN. I get it now. Okay, this makes this makes a lot of sense now. I get this. Yeah, Tubi is UPN. Okay. Yep. Yep. They're gonna have reruns of fucking girlfriends on there soon. Yeah.
It's on there. It's already on there.
Nah, that's crazy.
So
That
yeah.
is insane. Wow. That's crazy. You still there's no subscription and you still have to deal with commercials. So I guess that's just the way they make their money
Yeah, let's
is through
do
the
the
commercials. Yeah.
yeah, ad.
Jesus Christ, man. Well, how is it?
It's UPN.
Yeah, VPN.
So like you
Yeah,
already know how that's
VPN.
gonna go,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like
VPN shit. Oh my goodness, that damn. So they literally said, okay, you get all of these cartoons, but you have to deal with these commercials. You cannot not deal with the commercials, and you just have to deal with that until we actually come up with. So I think they're going to come out with some type of subscription.
I
They're going to have
mean,
to.
maybe not because you got to think about it. It's like it's been on here this long, right? Like it's not like it's new in the streaming world. It's been out at least a few years now, and they still haven't done it. So, and a lot of people who watch Tubi are those people that like that kind of content that's on there besides like the cartoons and the
Yeah.
older stuff. So like yeah. So and I think it would cause an uproar too if they did it. Just be like, why are we now all of a sudden got to pay for Tubi? So like, I think they're probably just gonna leave it like a free platform, which is whatever. I guess I have to deal with the ads if I want to watch like Courage and Ed, Eddie and Powerpuff Girls and Dexter's Laboratory or whatever. But mm.
I maybe growing up, you deal with commercials all the fucking time. It was just something that you had to deal with.
Yeah,
But
cool. It's
right. Oh,
like
I know where you're going. Go ahead. Yeah.
why is it five back to back and it's like 2 minutes and 30 like the long ads and then it's just ads that you just like
Yeah.
why am I getting this ad?
It's,
So
it's not even like Chia Pet ads or some shit like that.
no cha cha
Yeah.
cha chia like
Yeah. It's not even not yeah or body and soul shits. So yeah, I got you. Um. So on this episode, I kind of want to talk about. We talked about consoles and stuff before, but I actually really want to talk about it now because to me, this whole, i.e., console war that was supposedly a thing, I think that shit is done. I don't think there is a console war at fucking all. And
I
it's
mean in the traditional sense no there's no more console war
no
but you still gonna have like some old
fanboys.
heads or
Yeah,
those like
fanboys,
fanboys
fangirls.
that
Yeah.
be like this is like okay whatever.
But my reasoning for saying that is that I think that I think that Microsoft is starting to come to the realization that okay, I put it to you like this. Microsoft came out with the Zoom, right?
Yes.
I had one. It was brown. It was great. Thick as a brick, but I fucking loved it. Stop. Then they came out with the Zune HD, and then they
Mm-hmm.
had the smaller Zunes that had the different colors, trying to compete with the iPod Nanos.
Yep.
We see who won that.
Obviously,
We
iPod because
saw
I
who
had
won that.
that.
We saw who won that, right? Microsoft, I think they are losing very, very hard. And supposedly there's a rumor of a new console from them
Yeah.
that is called Project Helix,
Yep. They're ready
right?
for the yeah.
Now, which is a console and PC. Nigga, people have been doing this shit for years.
I think told me to cut you off, but you're at a
Go
good
ahead.
stopping point. So Microsoft is not only losing that war with the console, they're also losing the AI war. Like nobody's really using Copilot. I
Okay.
have to use Copilot. I don't really like it.
Yeah.
So they're trying to get that market share as well. And with them, like with the previous Xbox CEO stepping down and them having this new CEO, she works in the AI space. So I really strongly believe that this next console is going to be heavily focused on AI and have AI components in it. Um, so they can try to gain not just the AI but also the console, you know, share back. And it is time for the new console because each console generation has been about 7 years. So
Yeah.
if anything, it will drop next year. But what it exactly will be? Hmm.
Okay. So we speaking of AI, right? Who is the leading like company in AI? All if you have a PC, you should have these cards. It's
Open,
Nvidia.
yeah, yeah.
It that there's nothing about it. Nvidia is like right now, as the markets are like where they are right now. Nvidia is still in the green, still in the green. And the funny thing is, now when it comes to just this is why I sit here and I think like this is all just a big ass not a conspiracy, but it's just they're all working to fucking together to just get money out of you. Now that I'm sitting here thinking about this shit. So we know that Nvidia is like top when it comes to the AI shit, right?
Hmm.
We know that this Helix shit is supposedly probably going to be AI heavy, right? I am pretty fucking sure the card that is going to be in this motherfucker is going to be an Nvidia card.
Oh, you already know that's going to be a thing. Like,
Right. So my thing is, it's a, it's gonna be to the point where Xbox is just building pre-made PCs. That's what I think it's gonna come down to. And now that, and I think that Sony can continue doing what they're doing with their PlayStation, PS5, PS6, whatever the fuck, and it's just gonna be Sony in that realm. We're not even gonna bring up Nintendo because they're in a whole different market and
yeah,
nobody can touch them wherever the fuck they are.
yeah.
That they
That
they're
that that's their game.
yeah
Okay,
yeah
whatever.
they're there, they're gone.
I feel
If
like
mm,
the the handhelds that they released it like last year
yeah
was them more likely testing the waters of seeing how they can like crossbreed Xbox and PC together, right?
yeah
And not just that, but also like for a while, like they weren't even like heavy on the hardware differences at all, and so I think that's probably where they're gonna go. Like you might have like a small portable option, like you just plug in your TV, use a controller. That's gonna be the next gen. Or if you don't want to do that, then anywhere you are, you can use Xbox, which you're doing now with the cloud gaming. And then they're gonna come out with this like device, like this PC that's gonna be like pretty much all your gaming needs, your computer needs all into like one. And I wonder, I feel like between them and Steam is really closing that gap between like PC gaming and console
yeah.
gaming because now we have these Steam machines that are coming out soon.
But then when I sit here and I think about that, what does that do for the person that actually enjoys just building their own shit?
I mean
I mean, you
that
can
I don't think that market will go away.
no, it's not going to go away, but if they're making if they come out with these helixes,
Hmm.
that's just going to shoot everything. Everything is going to be shot up price wise. It already is. But now you're going to come out with these machines that are man, like the hobby building your own PC and getting it up and running so you can play the shit that you want to play
Hmm.
is gonna be fucking like playing a hobby wise playing fucking soccer in America. I swear. And if you get that, you get that. It's expensive as fuck. That's what it's going to become. It's crazy. So supposedly the Project Helix is well, they're gonna be running AMD. They're not even running any videos.
Mm, interesting. I wonder why.
That is interesting to me. See, then, and have you seen what the estimated price for these things are supposed to be?
No, what's the estimated price?
Almost 1,000 to 1,200. 1,200.
I mean, I can believe it because you got to think about my Ella. It was 1,000. I, look, I
No,
look.
I got you. I get you. I get you. But then when I hear that and I see this is just rumored. We don't know for sure. But if I'm looking at these specs that they supposedly have, I'm it kind of makes sense. And I asked the question, will people will you make the decision to say, let me go buy this or let me just go build my own shit? If it's 12, if that shit is 1,200, you can possibly find a used graphics card, find yourself a tower, and buy yourself a motherboard and a processor. I maybe for like 13 if you were really savvy with it, or you just go get the pre-built console that Microsoft makes you.
And then again, like think about these, like, and so you really also think that like parents are going to want to spend that amount of money on a console for their kids?
Fuck no.
So
I don't
no,
I don't care if
right?
you do get all A's and B's.
The
The fuck are you talking
Talking
about?
about, right? And so I don't know. They will have to come up with a cheaper option because nobody's gonna want to pay. Like a single mom's not gonna be able to afford that. Your typical person's not gonna be able to afford that. $1,000 just off rip like that. And so like depending on what this Steam machine is priced at, like they may gain some market share here because of them being the cheaper option.
This is going to kill Microsoft.
Yeah, yeah, I'm not surprised.
this
Like,
this is going to kill them. Like this is going to be the one thing I think that makes Microsoft say, okay, we are going to get out of the whole gaming console just shit and kind of just continue doing whatever the fuck we've been doing just because it it just really doesn't make any fucking sense to me to why you would want to pay that amount of money for something that's pre-made. And we can see that the Steam decks are possibly priced around 399 to 649.
mhm.
You got your Switch 2 is 449 to 499, Do you know how much a PS5 Pro is?
How much?
$750.
That's crazy.
PS5 Pro is $750. Now, Sony, if I'm not mistaken, aren't they supposed to be revealing something in the fall or something like that of this year?
I mean, it's coming around that time. Like I said, 7 years. So yeah, they should be getting something ready soon too.
So, if we are already at the pro model of PS5 at 750, we're going to add another 250 to that. Of course. Because we added more stuff to it. We made it bigger and better. We're going to add another 250.
And then when those shits are sitting on the like shelf collecting dust because nobody's buying it.
Right. Right.
And you got to think about like, say if they drop that within like, let's say like the next year or so, right? With the like the economic climate that we're in right now, the war going on, gas going up, like we don't know what's gonna happen day to day. Do you really think somebody's gonna be like, oh, $1,000, let me drop it right here and there? Like, no.
It's, I don't know. It's this is real. This Steam Deck could really come out on top of here if they do this shit really
Right.
fucking right.
Yeah.
If Steam does this right, they could come out on top of this and make them like they can do it really well. Xbox, this is going to kill them. The only people who will buy this shit are, and the funny thing is, they probably won't even buy it. They probably just get it just to review it and then say, oh, yeah, it's fucking great, but it costs this amount of money. That's rent for some people. That's rent for some people. Like, I just think that we're just going into this realm where just get a PC.
At this point, you might as
Just get a
well
PC.
just get a PC.
Like, don't like don't mess around with the bullshit. Get the shit that you can afford. If you can build it yourself, buy the shit that you can afford. You don't have to buy everything at one time.
I
Just
don't
get a
know. Right
PC.
now, the RAM
Yeah.
prices.
Yeah. Because this is actually really disgusting.
Yeah.
This is really disgusting. I have no problem with AI, right? There are some people that fear it, which I understand. There are some job markets that use it as a tool,
Mm-hmm.
right? I was actually looking this up today about like, just with everything going on, and there was supposedly there was like 92,000, you know, less jobs in America based off of whatever the fuck. And I was just looking like, okay, so what industries didn't fail? And we're tech people. And within the tech, the thing that AI is going to benefit most, cybersecurity, cloud, AI infrastructure,
Mm-hmm.
and I forgot what the last one was. But the tech support, the the tech support stuff and everything like that, it's still gonna be there. But that stuff can become automated.
Yeah, it can become automated, but you're still gonna have.
People that want to talk to people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. People still want to talk to people and don't want to deal with the fucking automated shit. Some motherfuckers don't even want to deal with a fucking phone. Automated phone. You know what I'm saying? Like some
So either come
people
on, agent,
zero,
please.
zero, 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 zero. So I get that. But it's not this is something the AI shit isn't going anywhere.
No.
It's really not going anywhere. I know people that use ChatGPT, Claude. What was one that
I use Gemini.
Gemini. Some people might use Copilot. I don't know many, but this, you know what? This also reminds me of like just Microsoft just trying to do fucking so much shit. Um, the fucking honestly, I haven't seen anybody really use these like that. The Surface tablets.
They would use them. Not a lot.
I Surface tab like even when they came out,
Hmm.
they were like, "Oh yeah, you can, you know, attach your keyboard to it. It's magnetized. You can do everything you need to do." But I'm going to be honest with you guys. When it comes to if it's not a desktop, I don't want anything Windows laptop. I don't. This might be the only time that I say that when it comes to laptops, Mac does them very fucking well. And they last a really long
A long
time.
time, yeah.
So
Because
you
I
really
just
get that
upgraded my
value.
Mac. Yeah, because I just upgraded my Mac. Like I had a late 2019 model,
Yeah.
and it was. I mean, it still runs, function. It was. I just upgraded and got a different one because it's like a 16-inch Pro like model, and it's heavy to take places. And so I was like, I can get another like laptop or whatever. And
Yep.
I thought about getting another Windows laptop, and I was like, nah, let me get a MacBook. It's
It's it's something about it's just clean.
yeah.
It's just a clean OS. And it's
And
very simple.
and speaking of that, now they even have cheaper models. So now a
Yes.
lot of people can try them out because like MacBook is now coming out with like a Nano model,
Yep.
starting off at like 499. It's gonna kill. Like
Laptop.
the
Look, you should not be out here buying HP nothing. Acer nothing.
nothing.
You shouldn't be buying none of that shit. Get yourself MacBook and you'll see the difference. I have an Air and it's an M1 and I'm still getting updates to this day.
Mhm.
Like I just had an update yesterday and it still runs smooth. I
Yeah.
need to upgrade, but it still runs smooth. And if I really wanted to, I could sell that for like I don't know what $500 maybe.
Probably. Yeah.
So it oh man, Microsoft I think Microsoft has been on a decline for a while. And the shit that really made me say they were really in decline is when they gave fucking exclusives to goddamn Sony. Why the fuck is Halo on PlayStation?
You gotta think about it though. Like that was around that time where they were just trying to like push their like cloud gaming anywhere shit. So it really like I, I think what Microsoft is like, yeah, they're releasing this next console, but like over time, I feel like they're gonna get out the hardware game completely. They're gonna be like freaking Sega and just be
I was
software
thinking about that today.
and gaming like that. That's them. That's
Yeah,
where
I
that's
was
gonna
thinking
be
about that
probably
today.
within like next 10, 15 years. It's just gonna be games and like software. That's it. There's no more hardware.
And what was the company that killed Sega?
Oh, what was the confusing? Was it PlayStation? PlayStation was
Yeah,
around that time. Yeah.
yeah, because Dreamcast came out, and
Yep.
that's what killed it.
Yep.
Sega Dreamcast came out, and PlayStation came out, and people were buying
The
the square
PlayStation.
brick
Mm-hmm.
with the more easier ergonomic controller that was easier in the hands. Nothing against the Dreamcast; they look fucking amazing. They look dope. But then Xbox comes out, and they're doing well. It kind of reminds me of like I think the way that I think the way that Sony did their kind of upgrades on stuff,
Mm-hmm.
I think it worked well.
I th- I think not just like. Xbox, but Microsoft overall is always like late to the punchline,
Yeah.
and because of that, like it's never like reign supreme. Like think about it, like as you said, the Zoom, they were
Yeah.
kind of late to the game. Apple was already out, MP3 players were already out. Here comes Zoom. Like, okay. Think about with Microsoft, like the Microsoft phones. Like nobody was
Oh my
really
god, I
using
forgot
Windows
about those.
phones. Yeah, yeah.
I forgot
Those
about the
existed.
phones.
Yeah. Even with like Azure, like their cloud, like
Yeah.
a lot of companies do use Azure
Oh
cloud,
yeah,
but it's not
definitely.
as popular as AWS.
Yeah.
So e- even right now with the AI stuff, like now they're doing Copilot when we already had OpenAI and Gemini and all these others around. So they're playing the catch up game, and it's not really that great. It's not that great at all.
The thing with me when it came to those Windows phones is that Jesus, this is Microsoft being Microsoft. So I'm not the biggest fan of touchscreen laptops. I don't, and
Hit
the
and
ones that
miss.
fold into a tablet, I think that's stupid to me.
The two in ones, yeah.
Yeah, not a big fan of that. I remember when I think it was Windows 8. Was it Windows 8? 8.1 or some shit. When they did the tile shit.
It was a.
It was 8. And they did the tile shit, and people were pissed off about that
I
shit.
hated that shit. That shit was,
Oh, that
oh
tile shit was
god.
disgusting. And that was the same OS that they had on their phones.
The Windows 8
So,
phones. I hated troubleshooting those because
yep. Microsoft wanted to bring the phone shit to the laptop shit, and it didn't work. It didn't work, right? Like you said, late to the fucking party. Just late. And it's right now, I was thinking about this. Right now, I think that if Microsoft came out, do you think if Microsoft came out with the Zune right now, do you think it would kill?
no.
Only reason, only reason I say that because Sony has like a really great MP3 player for the like the audio heads and stuff like that. That's amazing shit, and it's about like 300, $400, and it's great. It's just a separate music player
Yeah.
that does what it's supposed to do. That's it. So if they were like, we're gonna bring back the Zoom, I would probably buy one. But do you think it would do well? Or do you think like, no, we have our phones, we're fine?
I think for like us millennials, it would probably get some market share. I wouldn't buy one because I didn't like Zooms. But if like let's say Apple came back out with like an iPod Classic, oh, I'm all fair game. I will buy one in a heartbeat because I missed my Classic and had all my shit on it.
Yeah.
So like I think you know it's a potential. Like it could be like a little novelty like thing, and they
Yeah.
could probably get some people. But like I wouldn't. I wouldn't buy one.
Oh shit. Hold on. I'm looking at the comments right now. Somebody gave us this. he was
Yeah, because he's one of those few people that like Zoom and Windows phones. He's one of
I
those
like
fucking
Zoom.
weirdo.
I like Zoom. The Windows phones though, I'm sorry, man. Those are kind of shit. I'm sorry,
Oh
bro.
shit too.
Those are shit. And the funny thing is, it kind of shows that they're shit because they're not around no more.
Gone.
They're not here no more. Microsoft scratched that shit real fast. Um, I do think so. In in your eyes, in your opinion, what does gaming look like to you in like the next like 5 years?
Ooh, what's this? Will it be like the seventh, eighth gen? I think it's probably like the eighth gen. It's gonna be. I know it's gonna be more AI focused. Um,
Now, is that with consoles?
I think just overall in general, AI will probably play a very heavy part.
Or
But I know in like as far as development wise, yeah, that we already know companies are already doing that stuff. But also, I feel like in the consoles themselves, they probably have like AI agents, maybe to be like, hey, like you're doing this wrong, or hey, let's tweak this and get you a little bit better, like game assistance type thing. I can see that possibly happening. I feel like we might have another console of one or two before they're like phased out. As far as like probably, I'm pretty sure Xbox is going to like fall out that game first, and then you know
oh yeah,
PlayStation is probably it will be years upon years before they be like, all right, we're done making consoles, right?
yeah.
Um, I think we're gonna have a lot more people, like especially as the prices start to like come up for these consoles, like they're getting more and more expensive. Start looking more into PC gaming because at the price you're paying, like you could just you know PC game and have much more freedom to do other stuff. Um, I don't, I don't, I don't know. And then like I want to see how these Steam machines play. I'm very curious about these. I wonder if they're going to be like. I wonder if they're going to do very well. I wonder if they're going to be like kind of like the Steam decks and have that success or not, or they're just going to be another flop for them. Because, like I said, this isn't the first time that they've tried this. This will be the second iteration of this. So,
You know what I think could be a big possibility,
hmm.
just because they have the money to fucking do it. I think so. Let me preface this: if you have a Steam Deck, you know that it runs Linux,
Hmm.
right? Roll with me here. I think if Steam does this right, I wouldn't be surprised if Microsoft said, "Hey, would you like to get Windows OS on these Steam machines?" Oh, I can definitely see Microsoft doing that. Big time.
No,
Big time. Money talks, and they got it.
I
They
don't
got
think
it.
they would do that.
Why not? Why wouldn't they?
You want to put Windows on a Steam Deck? I think it would be the other way around, like putting maybe Steam OS on like the Allies or something of that sort. Because people are already taking like the Windows shit off and putting Arch. What is it? I forgot what it ever called, but it's a Linux distribution that's really great for PC gaming, handheld gaming. They've been putting that on there, but I mean, you already got people putting Windows on Steam decks, but I don't feel like Windows is going to be like put Windows OSs on the Steam decks.
So you don't think they not the Steam like just the Steam machines? Like
I don't think they would do that either.
no?
No.
You don't think Microsoft would just come in and just say, "All right, we're gonna give you this much money. Let us just buy this shit." Do you think Valve would say no?
I think he would say no. Like no. That's a big no.
I think they would consider it, but okay, they would definitely probably say no just because of the fan base that they have and the following. Because if oh my gosh, if Microsoft got Valve, that would be fucking CS:GO. That would be oh my gosh, and people would be pissed about that. That would be Half Life. Oh my god, yeah. Don't. Sorry, sorry. That was dumb. That was stupid. I take that back. That was dumb. Nah, Microsoft don't need to be fucking touching any of that shit.
Mm.
But it could. I can see something where if Microsoft is like, yeah, we're not selling these damn Helix. Nobody's buying these shits except for like, you know, people without kids. Like people.
Wow.
No, I'm serious. Like people ain't got that don't have kids or only buying these shits. This ain't gonna work. This ain't enough. So I don't know.
Yeah, so that ain't happening. I forgot about that. I thought that was right. So Gabe, who created Val, he actually worked at Microsoft for a while and helped them build the first version of the Windows operating system. So yeah, that ain't happening.
Well, there you go. So if Valve, Steam, they do this shit right, they could have something really good here that can allow people to game at a very pretty good price. Seriously. Like,
I think
and then go ahead.
no, I think also what we might see like an increase in just because like got like Steam machines and stuff like that and like other PC handhelds. There's a lot more people getting into Linux
Yeah.
for gaming.
Yeah.
Um, so I can see that happening more in the next 5 years.
Have you been playing with your
I haven't played with my I haven't played with my Steam Deck or my
really?
Ally. Yeah, it's they're here. I mainly use them when I'm traveling. What I've been doing lately because I upgraded my MacBook is like I've been doing cloud gaming through that and playing Schedule One.
You still
Um,
playing that?
I haven't played it in like a week and a half, but when I play it, yeah, I might play the
Okay.
night.
Yeah, man. I think that in five I answer this too. In 5 years, I think Xbox is going to be. I don't think they're going to be in the console realm anymore.
Mm-mm,
Really don't.
I
Like I
don't
said,
either.
I will probably post this and clip this or whatever the fuck, and people are gonna be like, "What do you say that?" Blah, blah, blah. But I don't think they're gonna be in it. I don't. I think they're gonna be in that realm of Sega, kind of like trying to stay relevant and trying to stay up there.
Mm-hmm.
But Sony is gonna come in and just say because they really don't have any leverage. They really don't. Like it's not. I would say Sony has leverage because they have their exclusives.
But even those are not exclusives anymore because like those are coming out like on PC and other stuff like a
But they're
year or
not.
so
But they're not
after.
hitting Xbox though.
I mean, yeah.
That's the only shit. But now here's the shit. If they were to come out with this Helix shit, and this is supposed to be, you can play your Xbox and your PC games, and I would think Steam would allow them to download it. Like you can download Steam on this thing. I would think so. Maybe not. That could be maybe the Steam machine can only do that, or you're just your hand built PC or whatever. That's also another thing. Fuck. Why is Xbox doing this? Sorry, I know that sounds crazy for me to say, but I'm when I'm saying shit out loud, I keep thinking about more stuff, and I'm like, is this actually like really the best choice for them to do this? Because you're only gonna have your Xbox catalog. If Steam said no,
Think
we don't.
okay. Think about it. For the last at least like 10 years, they've been buying up game studio after game studio after game studio, right?
Yeah,
And putting it all under the Xbox gaming umbrella, right? All right. For those exclusives that we have, Sony has to pay for that. They have to pay Microsoft to get those, right? So that's
yeah.
like you can't tell me that Xbox is going to stay in the hardware game when they've been buying up all these gaming software studios and left and right.
Cool.
And so that's where they're gonna get their revenue, like their revenue. I can see going forward. It's like selling these games off to like Sony, selling them off to like stores like Steam, Epic, you know, Ubisoft, whatever the case may be. And then from customers who have cloud gaming, like, or not cloud gaming, but like Game Pass. Because you gotta remember they just went up on that, like $40 for fucking ultimate, and then like premium is 14, and then so forth and so forth.
$40.
Is it 40? Is it 30? Whatever it is. I gotta check
Oh,
because
okay.
I had to upgrade mine to like unlimited because I wanted to play Black Ops 7. I never had to check. Whatever. It's like either 30 or 40. I can't remember, but like that's where they get the money. Like I think that's gonna be the revenue source. They're saying like hardware. Nah. And then you also gotta think about it. They might be true because like RAM prices are going up, GPU prices. And so with I don't see an end to these RAM prices being as high as they are. Like it's gonna be probably like years before this goes down, right? So what's the way to like cut corners and save money? Let's just take the whole hardware out of the equation altogether and just go strictly software.
Yeah. What was the who bought? Do you think that Netflix bought is buying Paramount, right?
Yeah, because I think the deal with Warner Brothers fell through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that was it. We talked about that. Do you think that Netflix would do something?
Like
Not like
gaming?
yeah, not like make a console or something like that, but with the IPs that they have.
You know they already have games, right?
Yeah, I know. But do you think they would like say, "Hey, Steam, you want Injustice as an exclusive?"
That's a good question because like they do have a few games for like some of the stuff like Black Mirror, like when they did the Bandersnatch
Yep.
game, and then they made another one for like the latest season with the little wiggle or whatever the little things were. Um, so possibly that might be something that they do if they can get like a good or popular enough game. You know that could be their market too.
Yeah. Well, I yeah, I think Xbox is gonna be gone. Console wise, I think they're gonna be like out of it. I don't think they're gonna be around for too long. Um, but Steam, like I said, if Steam does this right with the Steam machine, they could really kill it. They could really kill it and do well. But yeah, I mean, I knew this was gonna be a good topic. I just knew it was. I knew it was. Um, but yeah, was there anything else that you wanted to add?
Nope.
Uh, so yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you follow us on our social medias at Carolina Otakus. And we will see you guys when we see you.
Bye
Bye.
guys.